the user experience. So by going here, you can get rid of a lot of apps that don't need to have an icon, such as Super User, SMS backup, and settings, Smart Screen Off Pro, those things, because there's really no use for them, since I have shortcuts for them. So by saying that, you actually get a much cleaner drawer. So I only have one drawer of icons, the ones I actually need to use, and I have other shortcuts such as the home. I just press the side button here and it will launch into my phone application. It makes everything a lot faster and work a lot better. Of course, there's wallpapers where you can choose live or gallery for this device, and for a gingerbread running device, there is a lot of functions thanks to CMN, the developers behind this ROM. And last but not least, I'm just going to talk about some problems it has. First thing, the camera. You really can't expect much from the camera since this phone is so old, and there's no way it can stack up against the high-end devices right here. The only thing this phone can stack up against is maybe the responsiveness of opening certain applications. You can see it's actually pretty fast, like opening color note, opening the gallery, maybe opening MX Player, or not. That was a bit slow. Go is moderately fast, and the animations make everything smooth. Going to settings, Wi-Fi settings quickly, very quick. So because of that, I've decided to stick to using this ROM. But one of the main problems it has is it has a buggy notification bar, and the only problem that it has for the notification bar is that when I try to swipe down on it like this, there's nothing wrong here, but once it goes down, it freezes for a bit there until it finishes. The reason being is because of these things here. We have the RAM, which you can clear. SD card you can also clear, but who would do that? And we also have mobile data info and all these other things. For me, this is bloatware because I don't need any of this at all, and I never clear my RAM anyways, because clearing a RAM on such a small device will only make things slower. And we also have this, which I can't choose, I can't change, and I want to change because I don't use any of these buttons either. So it's just some bloatware that it has, and because of the bloatware, it makes swiping down on it lag every time, so I can't do anything. Yeah, and it gets even worse if you're at the screen here. So you're stuck here until it loads, and then it goes back to there. That's one of the only problems I have with this ROM, because I don't use the camera much either, so I have no problem with that. And overall, the ROM looks clean. It looks classy, sorta, and it's pretty much the best thing you can have for the XT701 right now, because everything else, even if you want to get the most updated, you can, but there's no point running Jelly Bean on such an old device. So I suggest that if there are any users of this phone out there, to use this ROM if you want to save it. One of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because this phone is going to retire very soon, and I've used it for 2 years, so I think it's had a good run, more than 2 years actually. And the phone itself is 3 years old because it came out basically before the S1, and now the S3 is already out for a few months, so this phone is very old. It's nothing short of a miracle that it is still running so smoothly. Even a lot of other phones that are this age is not as smooth as the phone right now in terms of scrolling and performance. But that is pretty much all I have to say for the Motorola XT701. And as for the future, hopefully Motorola will get their game together and maybe do something. Thank you for watching me on this rant And this is Andrew User. I will see you next time.